episodes 23 and 24 of Naruto. We are in the tune-in exams. Last time we got introduced to Rock Lee and Guy, I think. Shouldn't be hard to remember their names, but I don't think I wrote down his name, actually. I think what did I write down? Because, Rock Lee called him something. Oh, no, I just called him Guy. Yeah, Guy Sensei. I did write that down. But yeah, so Rock Lee and Guy, and they were very cool characters, great, like really entertaining characters, absolutely destroyed Sasuke, which is crazy. So I can't wait to see how these exams play out. I don't know what to expect from them. I'm, hoping and guessing that all three of our main characters are going to pass and become Chunin, especially since I feel like, the missions, like they got one mission that was interesting, and then we saw montages of them doing all the other missions, and it's like picking up trash and doing all of that stuff. So I imagine the show would move them up to Chunin so they can get more interesting missions, so that the show can be more interesting, I mean, not that the show hasn't been interesting up until this point, but like the writer would have to do a lot more work to come up with reasons that they would be involved in more dangerous missions, rather than just be like, well, they're good enough ninja that they can be dispatched to missions that at least seem like they're somewhat dangerous, and then it's probably going to be another situation where it's like, oh, this was a tune-in mission, but things went wrong, and now it's like dangerous. It would be dangerous even for a Jonin or whatever, I think I'm using the terms right. I think it's Genin, Chunin, Jonin, Hokage, or is there one more that I'm missing in there? I don't know. Oh, is it here? Oh, there we go. Genin, Chunin, Jonin, Hokage. That's what I got written down in my notes from episode 6. So that's pretty good. I feel like I'm doing decently with the terminology in this show. I know there's still a few terms that they're using that I know that they've explained them to me, but I don't fully remember. Also, a problem is, like, right now I'm doing Naruto just in my regular notebook, which I use for every show, right? So like I've got Fate notes in here, I've got Freerun notes in here, I've got Jujutsu Kaisen notes in here, like so many different notes. But like when I do One Piece, I've got like a dedicated notebook just for One Piece notes, right? And so like it's easier to find older notes, even though it's still not super easy. So I feel like maybe I should get a Naruto only notebook and start putting my notes in there. And then like maybe, oh my gosh, maybe I should do like a dedicated few pages that's like important terms I might need to remember. And then it's like, I name all the villages, I name what the different types of, because there's like ninjutsu and genjutsu or something. And I remember I'm pretty sure they explained it to me, but I don't fully remember off the top of my head what the differences of them is. So like that's the sort of thing that I have to like catch up on as well. So there's a lot of stuff. But I thought I was going to be more lost in this show than I am, but I feel like I'm starting to, it's starting to click with me. I think also since like this show uses a lot of like, it leans into the Japanese terms of things. Like they still call it, the stuff like the Sharingan and ninjutsu and Hokage and Chunin and Genin, like these terms are like, it's not like we're getting westernized versions of them, it's not like instead of Hokage we're getting top ninja instead of Chunin we're getting like amateur or whatever, like I feel like we're just getting like straight Japanese terms for it, which is cool because it like fits with the world building of the world, and it makes sense. But it does make it like a little more difficult when you're a Western person trying to follow the show, to like try to remember these terms. But I think I'm doing decently. I mean, I feel like if I watched this show like before I'd watched much anime many years ago, maybe I would have struggled more. But at this point, I've been watching anime for over a decade. And so I feel like I'm in a decent place to follow this stuff. Anyway, let's jump into this. This is Naruto episode 23. Make sure to support the video if you can. Liking, commenting, and subscribing on my small channel, so every little bit helps me out a ton. Please make sure to comment on the video if you like it, and if you just like tell me which bits you liked, characters you might have liked, or bits of my reactions you liked. And if you want to support me extra, you can go to my Patreon account down in the description below. It will have the full-length reactions and edited reactions in early access, which means you can get the next 10 episodes of Naruto. It'll be up to episode 34 right now on my Patreon account. Go check it out. Anyway, let's jump into this Naruto episode 23. There's a squad. They're ready.
Glad you came, Sakura, for your sake and the others.
What does that mean?
Formally register for the Chunin exam.
Why did he single out
What do you
Sakura?
mean?
Only groups of 3 are allowed to apply for and
Oh.
take the exam.
Convenient
That's the way
and
it's
cool,
always been.
but I guess that makes sense because
Sensei,
it's about
you said
teamwork.
the decision.
I did,
Was that a lie?
sort of. But it affects all of you. I didn't tell you before because I didn't want the other guys pressuring you.
Okay, good
The
reasoning.
same, obliged to participate because of any feelings you might
Yeah.
have for Sasuke or Naruto.
You chose to do this for
I
yourself.
wanted you to come to a decision of your own free will.
Okay, that's why I
Wait a
handled
minute.
Sakura, because
Do you mean
the other
that
two were
others have
definitely
shown
gonna
up, but I
do it.
decided not?
If you hadn't come along, I couldn't have let the others in.
damn man,
But
that
it's
would
a
have
moot
sucked.
point. You're all Sakura,
Aw,
Naruto. I'm
That's-
proud of you.
aw, that's a good little moment for like
ask for a
Sakura
better
didn't let them
team.
down, even though she didn't do anything except show up.
We won't believe it!
It's nice that just her being there has helped Sasuke and Naruto. Okay, so they're probably all gonna pass then because they're working together. Because I thought, like, is it possible like 2 of them are gonna pass and Naruto fails, and that's part of the story?
Getting taken
Oh,
down.
don't look at it!
All the
Getting
rookies
taken
face
down. I
off.
didn't see the second part, which is good. I don't know what to expect.
Gee, I guess we're not alone.
Oh my god!
I had no idea there'd be so much competition.
It's like the start of a Danganronpa game, but times 5.
Tess, they've got me beat.
That's right, your inner Sakura is
Where
scary.
have you been?
What?
Ino!
Boy, you have no idea how much I was hoping you'd show up here.
Now she can look scary.
Hey, you porker, back off! He's mine! Yes, got those big frown lines on your billboard brow. I see. Get my forehead out of it!
Didn't know it was gonna be this lame.
So all 3 stooges are here.
Hey, you know what, Pip?
Shikamaru Nara, always complaining, never does anything about
Shikamaru?
it. The lazy
Shikamaru.
Choji Akimachi's more like it. I think he'd eat his own head if he could.
Choji? Is that what they said?
Sorry, but Sasuke's all mine.
And Ino. I know
Ino
Ino.
Yamanaka. Now she's annoying. And not just because she's got the same stupid thing for Sasuke that Sakura's got.
I don't find her annoying. I like her.
Oh, hi, Naruto.
Hello, Hinata.
Hinata Hyuga. She's okay.
I don't need to write
but I
down
don't know why
Hinata.
she gets all shy and embarrassed every time
She's
I
okay.
Look, it's kind of weird.
Okay.
Kiba Inuzuka and his dog Akamaru. Forget what I said
Kiba?
about Ino. Thinks he's so cool.
I'm gonna write Kiba dog.
There's Shino Aburame. Well,
Shino.
he's just weird. That doesn't mean he isn't annoying too.
I don't know what to call him.
You
Collar?
guys too, huh?
Shino,
Man,
collar.
everyone's here for this.
Kiba, careful you don't get overconfident.
Just wait.
What do you think we've been doing? Sitting around picking daisies? You don't know what training means.
I'm sure he didn't really mean anything by it.
Huh?
She reminds me a lot of Sakura from Fate.
What do you want?
Shino?
wrong?
A bug?
Thought maybe you hadn't seen it. Didn't want you stepping on
Use protecting the
You
bug.
saving it for lunch?
I mean, no offense, but you're the 9 rookies, right? Fresh out of the academy. I wouldn't go making a spectacle of yourself.
Oh, you've got a cool design.
Just cool it.
Well, who asked you? Who are you?
I mean, you shouldn't.
I'm Kabuto Yakushi.
Kabuto. All right, I'll
really,
come back to what I
Look
was gonna
around
say.
you.
You shouldn't look down on the rookies here, because if you guys are older and here, like, you haven't become Chunin yet, the rookies show as much promise as you do.
They're from the Rain Village, very touchy. They all are.
Mm-hmm.
Then you don't want to rub them the wrong way right now.
Right.
This isn't the first time you've taken the exam?
No, it's my 7th.
7th?
Wow, a veteran. You must really be an expert by now.
Well,
Yeah,
I
sort
mean,
of.
he's been failing the exam.
All the inside tips.
He's an
some
expert, I
expert,
guess, on
he's
the
never
exam.
passed.
Yeah.
Well, don't give up hope yet. Maybe I can help you kids out a little.
Oh no, is he a rookie
With
crusher?
my ninja info cards.
What
Ooh.
the heck are those?
Ninja info
It's hard to
cards?
explain. I've got more than 200 of them.
What?
So you see, I haven't been completely wasting my time.
Okay.
They may not look. In fact, they appear blank.
But you can read their
Don't
chakra or
want
something?
just anyone seeing this stuff. Like this, for example.
Awesome, a
Ooh.
map.
Distribution of all the candidates who have come to take the Chunin exam.
That's cool.
Why do you guys think they all
Interesting.
come here to take the exam together at the same time? It's to foster friendship between nations, of course.
Really?
International as far as it goes.
But there's another reason.
Yeah, there's gotta be.
Yeah, thereby maintaining the balance of power.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
If the balance isn't maintained, one nation could wind up with many more shinobi than
And then
its
take
neighbors,
over the others.
And it might be tempted to attack them.
Yeah.
So,
Do those cards of yours have any info on the other candidates? Individually?
You have a lot of
might.
cards.
you have someone special in mind?
I might.
Gara?
So, which one is it? Tell me anything you know about them, a description, where they're from,
Gara.
whatever. Anything at all.
He's Gata of the desert. And there's Rock Lee of the Leaf Village while you're
Oh,
at it.
also Rock Lee.
Man,
Makes
that's no
sense.
fun. You even know their names. That makes it easy. Here they are.
Is there any cost for us getting this information? You're helping us a lot, and we don't know you. Wow, we're already at the halfway point of the
Here they
episode.
are. Okay, first up is Rock Lee.
Ooh, it has like stats.
Looks like he's about a year older than you guys.
Okay.
He chose not to participate in the Chunin exam.
Oh.
His teammates are Ten and Neji Hyuga.
10-10. And who? And okay, Hyuga. Yes, so it is related to Hinata.
Okay, now
I didn't
for
get
Gaara
what
of
his
the
actual
desert.
name was. I just heard the Hyuga. Okay, I'll come back to it. Gotta.
Mission experience,
that-
8 C ranks, and get this.
He did a
1
B
B
rank.
is a Geni. A lot more information on this guy.
Ah.
He was a rook, but there is this.
This is the same shot as
He
before. They're just doing
survived
it
every
backwards.
mission
That's funny.
without getting a scratch on him.
B rank as a Genin and has never even been injured?
Hmm.
They've all sent exceptionally skilled candidates to the exam this time around.
Mm-hmm.
The Hidden Sound Village is small. It sprang up recently. No
Yeah.
one knows anything about
I
it.
was gonna say, there's
Those
very
guys
few
are
of
a
them.
Mystery.
Cool.
I've never seen a crop of candidates with as much potential as this bunch.
Okay.
Yep.
This is
we've got
exciting.
our work cut out for us.
This is very exciting.
I don't know what you're trying
You
to prove
know,
with this, but
he may be right, Kakashi.
Oh, guy.
You're put. I held my team back for a year so they could hone their skills
that's why.
and mature.
Because they said
Let
he didn't
them
take it last
enjoy their
year.
youth.
Or it's not just because you know your guys don't stand a chance against mine.
all right,
Ooh.
that's enough.
I know what I'm doing. You'll see.
Also, I mean, Kakashi's
I
got
was
some
as sure as I
impatient
sounded.
students.
Even the cockiest of them must be a little scared.
I don't think
Okay.
Sasuke is
So we're
scared.
just rookies. No big deal. It's okay to be a little scared.
Yeah,
A whole lot easier if I didn't have to watch Naruto falling apart right in front
I think
of
he's
me.
laughing.
Thing usually gets to him. Poor guy.
I think he's probably excited.
Maybe I can try to cheer him up.
Oh, that's nice. It's the second time this rider's done
My
the
name is Narf, and I'm gonna beat every one of you.
done the trembling with excitement joke. You know, I'm not scared. I'm trembling with excitement.
No, and he's not smart enough to be scared. Tell your boyfriend to keep his big fat trap shut. Boyfriend.
He has passion. I guess you didn't intimidate him as much as you thought.
No.
Only
Called us little. A mystery.
I heard.
Oh my god, what a cool voice.
Time to clear up some of the mystery for him.
Were you guys offended by a...
If you insult the sound shinobi,
I don't...
you better be ready for the consequences.
I don't think they were insulting you. I think they were just saying we don't know anything about your village because you only came into our knowledge recently.
Naruto, you jackass! Go and say something. You up condition, you know, kind of a psychological thing. He really should be on medication. Is it true? Is it, Naruto?
You ready?
Let's do it.
Oh, you're doing shit now, sound guys? Oh. Don't do shit. Just watch. What are they doing? The exam hasn't even started yet.
Rest of us.
Fine.
My god, you're just attacking in the waiting room.
Man, he's fast.
He's almost as quick as me.
Really? And he's failed 6 times? Oh!
Oh, I get it.
My
So
glasses.
it's that kind of attack.
It's a sound attack. It was a shockwave.
Hang on, I saw it all.
Oh shit!
What did he just?
Did the shockwave penetrate your skull or something? Is Kabuto gonna die here before the exam starts? Just that little exposition boy?
After all, I guess. Maybe that's why he's on his 7th try.
I mean, he wasn't
Write
calling
this
himself a
on your
tough
little
guy.
card, punk. Tune in when this is over. Guaranteed.
Damn, man.
there was more to it than just speed. Some kind of trick.
Yeah, I think it's gotta be like the sound waves or something.
All right, you baby.
Okay, here we go.
Degenerates.
Who's proctoring this exam? Ooh, cool.
I'm Ibiki Marino, your proctor.
Ibiki
And from this
Marino?
moment, your worst enemy.
Alright, oh, I'm excited. I'm excited. Okay, great episode. I just spent like 20 minutes doing something stupid, but maybe it'll help me. Because I was like, okay, so as context, when I did Fate, the Fate series, when I started doing Fate Zero, I made these little, this little cheat sheet for myself. So like, as I was going through the episodes, I added characters, like names, and like gave me pictures of them so that I could remember which character was who, right? And like, really, it was just, all I needed to do was just have like this written down. And then once I had it like somewhere, I barely needed to look at it after that anymore, because I kind of just remembered what it looks like on my sheet, you know? And that helped me remember names and stuff like that a lot. And then every once in a while I would like add information that I thought was very necessary. Recently I've been doing Fate Strange Fake, and I've been doing the same thing, because in Fate Strange Fake there's like a ton of characters. So like, I have a separate sheet that like has like all of the character, like all the masters, all of their servants, the classes that each servant has, how many command seals they've used. Like, there's a lot of information that I've put on there, and this has really helped as well while I'm going through Fate Strange Fake. So I was like, I said before, like, maybe if I got a Naruto book, I would like have a whole section of the Naruto book that was just like stuff I needed to know. But then I was like, right now I need to remember some of these names, and I was like writing them down in my book, and then I was like, oh my god, like I just have a bunch of names with no context or whatever. So what I did was I went through the episode, I took screenshots of all of these characters and tried to also find times that their names were mentioned. And I've written it all down on a little board here that I created, that just hopefully can help me a little bit, like this is just the characters that instantly, like mostly that were in this episode, but there are some that weren't in this episode that I still like went back and found pictures of. But like I didn't Google anything for this. I didn't like look up these characters' names, so that's why like two of them, or like some of them, I think it's just two of them, are unnamed. Because I'm pretty sure these characters were named in a previous episode. It was too annoying to find, so like for now I'll keep them blank. I basically remember their vibe, and if it comes up in a later episode, I can add it. I've also just put little like links, like I know Hinata and Neji, like they seem to be from the same family or something. I mean, or they've got the same last name, so I'm guessing so. And obviously like who's in love with who. And then I've also put like teachers above their respective groups, so that I can see like whose teacher is whose group or whatever. And so like I just like little bits of information that I could find. Luckily in this episode they straight up told us like the first and last names of a lot of characters, so that's how I have like the names of all three of these characters and all of these characters. I don't remember if they said Kabuto's full name, but I just remembered his name was Kabuto. Like I didn't want to spend too much time on this, so that's why it's like kind of lazy, but also kind of a lot of effort for no reason, you know? It's a combination of like, I kind of half-assed it, but like you can just see the picture it shows of Naruto was like the first one I saw of him, because I was like, I know what Naruto looks like, it doesn't matter. But you know, I can see this helping, and like maybe as it goes on, I'll continue adding to this. And maybe, you know, maybe I'll just keep adding to it, and then over time I'll just have every character in Naruto written down. I don't know. I feel like it's just like the important characters especially I want to write down. And I mean, also just for now, I feel like when you're getting into a series, like this is the time you want to try to... I want to try to give myself the best investment into the show early as I can, you know? I don't want to just like... If I'm trying to get into Naruto, like half-ass getting into Naruto, I don't want to be like, I'm gonna watch some episodes kind of a little bit while on my phone and checking out, you know, like, because I hate when other people do that with something that I care about a lot, is like, I'll be like, oh, I love this show so much, you have to check it out. And then they'll be like, okay, yeah. And then they were like, yeah, I kind of watched half an episode while I was cooking. And so I think I missed a bit of it, but I got the gist of it. It seemed kind of cool. You know, like that's not the way you want people to engage with something you really like. And I know for some people, Naruto is that thing that they really like. And since it's such a big series that I wanted to take on, I want to try to like get the most investment that I can. So like instantly this might help me, and like, you know, every once in a while I might be able to be like, hey, like I want to talk about, you know, Ino, and then like I can just straight up like check what her name is or whatever. So yeah, anyway, I liked this episode just because we got to, you know, like some of these characters, like I'd seen Shikamaru and Choji, you know, whenever with Ino quite a bit, but I always just called Choji Eating Guy. Shikamaru, I didn't even know what to call him because like his design isn't like super unique, so it's not super easy to instantly go, oh yeah, this guy. But like at least now I know. I think they called him Lazy. And I mean, like I could even, you know, probably like put little... Hello? Oh, maybe I can't... Can I edit this? I can edit it. Like, you know, I could even put stuff like this down next to the characters just so that like I have like their important important things about them, because it I don't know, who knows, it might end up helping. But yeah, then like I'm glad we finally got this guy's name, so I don't have to keep calling him, oh, the guy who like maybe is related to Sakura or whatever. I now know his name is Neji Hyuga. So I found out that their last name was Hyuga, and I also like it also showed a shot of Hinata after it said Hyuga, sort of to confirm like, yeah, these two are like these two are connected in some way, and they know they're connected or whatever. But yeah, we have Rock Lee and Guy. But yeah, I mean, also like looking at this, I can start telling you who my favorite characters are. Like, this woman is so fucking sick. Luckily, I'm really glad, because I didn't know Kakashi's last name, and I didn't know the name of these two teachers. But in the 2 episodes ago was when they were, like, telling me which groups were theirs, and so I went back to those episodes to find out like which teacher was assigned to which group. And luckily, when they're saying that, they also say their full name. So he was like, I Kakashi Hatake, I Asuma Sarutobi, I Kurenai Yuhi. You know, suggest them to be Genin or Chunin or whatever. So like I liked that. I liked that they said their names because it really helped me. But yeah, anyway, so just thought this might be something useful for me. Who knows if I continue to add to it or not, but it's like, at the very least with these things, it's not like, oh, I'm going to keep this up the entire time. It's like, I'm getting myself an early investment in this series, and then like later I can like not do this but still have the same level of investment because I made sure to get all in early, you know what I mean? Anyway, yeah, so this episode was just basically introducing us to characters and giving us like little bits of lore. Like we learned a bit about Gaara. We learned he did a B rank job. Oh, I forgot. Ibiki Marino is the name of one of the guys. So like I might as well put that here as well. Ibiki Marino. And he's like proctoring the exam, I think. So like, you know, I could just put him there or something, and then like, and then I could just quickly go to the end of the episode and find his picture. But like, he had a kind of cool design, you know. He had like those scars on his face and shit. Like, you know, I think he's pretty cool. He's a pretty cool guy. So so I'll just chuck him here. There we go. Ibiki Marino. I think that's how to spell his name, but I don't know. I was just kind of going off of what he said after hearing it once, but if I got it wrong, it's okay. Luckily, this is all digital. I can edit it later. But yeah, so I'm excited to find out more. I'm excited to see more of this this exam, because I think it could be an awesome exam. It is kind of interesting. I mean, having, like, you know, we have like the 9 rookies, right? And then like, I mean, originally I was like, oh, Kabuto maybe was like looking down on them, but he was actually a nice guy. He was actually cool and like sharing him. I kept waiting for the catch, you know? I kept waiting for him to be like, oh, you know, like, this information will come at a cost, or he's like sabotaging us or something. But he actually seemed the entire time to be a pretty nice guy. So maybe there's no catch. I think I'm just like burned from like the Rookie Crusher in Hunter x Hunter, where it's like, oh, he's gonna seem nice, but his actual job is to like make sure first time people can't pass the test or whatever. So yeah, I don't know. But yeah, anyway, I think we can just move on to the next episode, because I got a lot of notes, but most of the notes are just names, and now I've got the names written somewhere else, so all good. All right, let's move on to the next episode. This is episode 24 of Naruto. Here we go.
And from this moment, your worst enemy.
Okay. You look cool though, so.
First, candidates from the village hidden in the sound. Knock it off. Who told you could fight?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Failed before we've even begun?
Sorry.
They don't seem
it's our
bothered.
first time.
There will be no combat between candidates. No attacking admission of your proctor. And even then, force is strictly prohibited.
But is there going to be combat in the exam?
Of messing with me will be disqualified immediately.
Okay, good.
Got it?
I like you so far, Ibiki.
In return, you'll each be given a number.
Okay.
This number will start the written test once you're all seated.
Oh, there is going to be a written part of the test.
Did he say?
I think I talked about this in a previous discussion.
Start your engines.
I mean, well, that's not a spoiler title. Thing is, it's hard to avoid these titles because they pop up out of nowhere and immediately my eyes just read it because I'm reading all the subtitles. But it's fine. I don't think it's as spoilery as One Piece.
Where the others are sitting.
Written exams are definitely not his strong point.
Yeah, Sakura, you're gonna ace this. You're sitting next to Hinata?
Where'd you come from,
That's
Hinata?
nice.
Good luck and everything.
Aww.
Oh, that's weird. I didn't even notice her. Even when she's there, it's like she's not there.
He's such a dick.
Front.
But she might be like Fern in Frieren, like she's hard to sense her energy.
So you better pay attention the first time around.
Okay, I got my notebook, I'm ready.
Conducted on a point reduction system.
Okay.
Score of 10 points. 1
Got
point will be deducted for each answer you get wrong.
Okay.
So your final score will be 7.
Yep.
And if I
Teams will pass or fail based on the total scores of all 3 members.
Okay. So Sakura's gonna help us a lot.
Wait a second! Saying we all get
Silence! I have my reasons.
Oh my god. Sakura
So
might
shut
be
up
the
and
only
listen.
reason we pass.
Rule
She
number
hurt her
3.
big forehead.
The are there to watch you carefully for any signs of cheating.
What if you get away with it? Is
For
it
every
fine?
incident they spot, points from the culprit's score.
Instead of disqualifying you, just 2 points.
And if they catch you 5 times, you'll be dismissed before the tests are even scored.
No, but it seems like, you know, there's rules in place to allow you to
so
cheat
there's all
still.
sorts of ways you can lose.
Sentinels doesn't deserve to be here.
But you only lose 2 points for
My
it.
eye on you guys.
I want to see if anyone gets
You
away
wanna
with
be
cheating.
considered Shinobi.
Okay, relax. I know I'll do all right, and Sasuke should be fine.
Sasuke will probably
even if
do
Naruto
okay.
we should survive this.
I don't know,
One
would like
more thing.
18 points
If
be
any
enough to
candidate
pass?
should get us fail the test,
The whole team
then
fails?
the entire
This is pretty bullshit, honestly.
They're gonna kill me!
Like, that's not fair.
15 minutes before the end of the testing period.
Ooh, okay.
You'll have 1 hour total. Begin!
Interesting. Okay, how are they gonna do this
Focus,
scene?
Sakura, focus. This is where you show your stuff.
Yeah, don't think about Naruto. Just get a
don't blow
perfect
it,
score.
Naruto. Get a
This doesn't look good.
They're both just
sitting there.
they're both just
He's
thinking
gonna
about
choke.
Naruto.
All I've got to do is just relax and take my time. Just read through all the questions and find. Oh, I see. I've got to decipher a code.
Oh, okay.
Okay, forget that one.
Okay, forget that one.
Diagram in a shuriken thrown at enemy C
Oh,
by
it's
ninja
interesting
enemies
actually
seated atop a
seeing
tree 7 meters tall.
the questions.
Like the trajectory required.
I thought they'd
see
avoid
you
it.
Positioned at range of the shuriken and explain how you arrived at your answer.
These are Naruto doesn't have a hope in hell of solving these.
Aww.
In fact, there can't be who even understand it.
I like how Sakura's like, I can do it, but other
Okay,
people?
skip that one.
Oh.
More difficult than the one before.
Oh, this reminds me of... I want to tell a story afterwards.
I can't begin to understand a single one of these problems.
Oh no. Even Sasuke can't do it.
This is hopeless.
Okay.
What am I gonna do?
You have to be a ninja and cheat. You just have to not be caught cheating. That's the thing. Like, cheat off Hinata. She's probably
I
smart.
need a high score if we're gonna have a
I don't know if
chance.
she is smart or not.
This is so hard.
She just feels like a girl who would study a
Almost
lot.
Tempted to, it's almost like they're trying to get us to cheat.
Yeah.
Just no. They wouldn't. No way.
I don't-
Not even Naruto's that much of a dumb.
I don't think it's about falling for it. I think it's part of the exam. I don't know.
I'll just have to cheat and not get caught.
I'm glad we're not doing the assassination classroom thing of like the questions and metaphors and we're fighting them. I'm glad we're just seeing the exam. That's what I want to see.
They make trying to catch one of. Somebody just got nailed. That's another thing. Why only a 2-point deduction?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Doesn't make sense. Caught cheating even once, that's grounds for dismissal right there.
It's encouraged.
It's gotta be it. This is about more than the written exam. The real aim is not to test our knowledge, but our ability to gather information.
This is cool as shit. I really like this.
Yeah, he's not actually forbidding us from cheating. He's expecting us to. He's daring. I wonder how many of the others have realized that's what this test is all about.
Oh, man.
Come on, Naruto. Use your head before it's too late.
Oh, he's not good at
Use your
using his head, but he'll probably cheat. Even if he doesn't think that's how you're supposed to do it. I love this.
So if the real test
This is
here
what I want out of a
finding way
written
to steal
exam
the answers
portion of a
without
show.
getting caught, to figure out who's got all the answers.
Mm-hmm. Well, Sakura will eventually have them. Oh.
I'm counting on you.
What's Gaara doing? Maybe also part of it is like helping your teammates cheat, you know?
Good boy. Yeah, that'll do it.
Is this dog, what, looking at the other answers and telling him?
Judging from the rhythm,
That's so cool.
duration, and the yes.
You're figuring out what they're writing? That's so cool. Oh, someone's looking through the fly?
Well, show
Oh, cool.
me. 8, of course.
Hmm. This is so cool seeing how all of them cheat.
Leave when you can see
Oh,
it,
10-10,
adjust
that's
your
how she's
headband.
doing it. Oh, and then you're... oh, that's so cool. They're helping each other cheat as well.
Oh man, they couldn't have a digital clock. Time's run. On the other hand, if I don't get any of these right, I'm sunk.
Could you like
Take them down with me.
shadow clone?
I'm dead meat.
So you're still like sitting there, but just look at Enish's.
I could show you my test.
Hell
Say
yeah.
what? Why would she want to do that?
Because she likes you.
Unless, of course, it's some kind of trick.
No.
Yeah, been forced into tricking me by Kiba and the others.
Why?
Because she likes you.
You see, it's because I don't want you to have to leave.
You're not getting through to him, girl.
Well, I mean the 9 of us, being rookies and all.
I mean, you two talking for this long. Surely you're getting points deducted. It seems pretty
Pull a
obvious.
fast one there. I mean, what are the chances of sitting next to someone who wants you to cheat off of her?
Don't make it too obvious. Oh, that's 2 points deducted, I think.
How did they know?
Were you caught by Ibiki? Oh no.
If strikes and you're out. You just failed the test.
Oh, is that guy?
Your teammates will leave the room immediately.
Oh. He got caught 5 times. That's gonna suck for failing your teammates like that.
Hey, how do you know I wasn't just
Oh my god.
You can't even blink without us seeing it.
Damn,
We're
man.
the best of the best, and you, my friend, are history.
Well, you weren't actually caught, Naruto.
Go ahead.
Well, maybe you were. Maybe they've written down 2 point deduction already for you. He's writing stuff that might have been a deduction for you.
Hey, I'm an ace ninja. I don't need to cheat to pass this.
Okay.
Well, okay.
And she's like, but you're a dumbass.
Are you sure?
Yeah. Besides,
And don't-
if I got caught or anything,
Hinata,
I
you'd,
wouldn't want you getting into trouble.
yeah, you'd lose points too. Aww.
Cheers.
I ought to have my head examined. When the heck did I get so noble?
Yeah, Sakura! Lock in! Ooh.
Sharingan.
You can look through people's...
Try imitating the movements of his pen.
Oh, that's cool!
I hit the jackpot with this guy.
That's so clever.
She's cranking through this thing.
What are you gonna do, you know?
Brain behind that oversized forehead. Put it to work for me.
Oh, hand signals are gonna be so
I don't
obvious,
hit
surely.
just anyone transfer jutsu.
Mind transfer? Wait, are you like switching bodies with her?
Go, putting that brainiac to work for us.
No way.
Without for letting me hang out in your soul for a bit.
Oh,
even if it is a little
shit.
cramped in here, so I can pass them on to Choji and Shikamaru.
You fail. Numbers 33 and 9.
Oh, for a second I thought that was Ino
That's
failing.
the 13th team to be dismissed.
That's Kabuto. I don't recognize him without his glasses.
Hey, no way!
Got it. You have to hold a pencil.
Look at this one.
I feel like it's crazy that the Sentinels aren't picking up him using sand.
Visibly linked to the optic nerve.
What? Oh, I hate this. Oh. I guess this is like Penn and Teller's Fool Us, where it's like if they don't know what you're doing, they can't. Like he could just say, "I'm just focusing. I'm just doing this to focus." So they can't mark him down unless they know how he's cheating. Maybe. That was crazy.
Gotta use the can. Sorry.
Oh my god.
Go with. That's perfectly understandable. Right, Crow?
Jeez.
So that's what it comes down to.
Oh man.
Everything's riding on that. Believe it.
Believe it. That's gonna be the end of the episode. No. Oh, it's so good. I really like this. In a previous episode, I had talked about Assassination Classroom, and I'd said that in Assassination Classroom, there's a section of the show where they're doing a written exam, and the way that they show, and I like the show Assassination Classroom. I think it's a good show. I don't absolutely love it, but I do like it. I enjoy it. I've seen it twice total, I think. Just the first time I watched it, and then I did a rewatch at some point. And I enjoyed it more on the rewatch, I think, but still, like overall, you know, I think it was just a decent show. But yeah, the exam bit was always something that I didn't really like, which was they did a written exam, but the written exam they showed off as metaphors for like, oh, it's a math monster, let's attack the math monster. And like, for me, I was always like, I know they're trying to make a written exam more exciting. That's the idea behind that situation, right? Like, they don't want to just watch us write things. Instead, it's like, oh, let's watch them fight. But for me, because they're not really fighting, I don't care as much about the fight, you know? Because I know it's a metaphorical fight, it's not as interesting to me. Whereas, like, since it's a written exam, I actually just want to see them write in the exam. And I'm like, I know it sounds boring, but I think you can make it interesting. This is exactly what I wanted. This is exactly what I was hoping for when they said, like, there's a written portion to the exam. I was like, I really hope that we're actually going to see them doing the written exam. Now, they're still doing their techniques. They're still doing all the crazy stuff. I think it's really cool being able to see the different ways that people are, like, cheating on this exam. That's great. And it's really cool because, like, you'd think several things. Like, I feel like this part of the exam, you would think, well, this is bullshit because the people who actually studied for the written exam are having a disadvantage. But they're not, because someone like Sakura, who just can figure out the answers herself, she doesn't need to risk getting the point deductions because she's actually just going to be figuring that shit out, you know? And so I think that's really cool that, like, she basically gets an easier path because she did the work. But those people who can't figure it out, they have to do the riskier path of, like, cheating and seeing if they're gonna get caught or not. The thing I still think is bullshit is if you fail, your team fails. I get, like, working together as ninja and all of that. I do think it feels like there's not that much you can do to help each other. Now, there is a little bit, I will say. Like, I think it's nice that there's a little bit to do to help your teammates, like, Rock Lee and Tenten. Luckily, I've got the little sheet I made in front of me so I can see their names. Rock Lee and Tenten. Like, Tenten helped Rock Lee cheat because she was like, when you have written down the answers, adjust your headband or whatever. So it's like she helped him cheat. I don't know how she said that to him. Well, maybe she, like, wrote it down and, like, he saw it on the mirror or whatever. But yeah, so she was able to do that. But I think, was Garda sitting next to his group member? Because I know they were randomly assigned seating, but, like, you could be very disadvantaged if you're sitting far away from your team and someone else happens to be sitting right next to their team, you know? Because, like, you could really help each other out like that. I mean, Naruto got lucky-ish that he's sitting next to Hinata, but he hasn't ended up using that at all. Anyway, I've done little updates to my thing here. Let me just make sure it's all ready to go before I show you guys. Okay, so I've made little updates here, just like tiny ones. Like, so Ino seems to have like a mind transfer jutsu. I said like maybe it's swapping bodies, but it actually might not be swapping bodies as much as taking over someone's body. Like, I don't think Sakura went back into Ino's body. I think Ino just went into Sakura's body and took it over for a bit. But that's kind of crazy that she has that. Neji Hyuga can see through people. Like, he like seemed to make someone invisible and like saw through their back. I do know 1010 had like a thing, she's controlling like a mirror or like things with ropes on her fingers or whatever, but I don't even know how I would begin to write that there. Shino can either control or just communicate with bugs. It might just be communicate, but I'll put control there for now. I put the Sound Village people in there. I don't have any of their names right now, but I decided to put them in there. You see Sakura makes an appearance in the background of that, guys. Did I put anything else in here? No, I think that was it. Like, I just like wanted to put the ones that like instantly intrigued me. But I do think it's cool seeing like just creative ways that different characters that we already know the powers of can use their stuff to cheat. Like Sasuke has the Sharingan, and it's like, okay, so how's he gonna use that to cheat? He uses the Sharingan and then looks at someone and like copies the movements of their hands. Like, that's really cool. I like that, you know? And I liked one of the Sound Village guys like listening to the way the pen was moving, or the pencil was moving across the paper, and like analyzing that sound for what strokes they were doing on the page. It's just cool stuff, you know? I find that to be really entertaining. I do have a story similar to this, because I was watching Naruto in this episode. I've probably told this story before on this channel somewhere, but Naruto in this episode, like looking at the questions and being like, okay, da 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 da, and like looking at it and going, nope, don't know that one. Moving on to question 2. I remember in high school, one of our classes was Italian, right? And we'd moved up to like one of the more advanced Italian classes. Now, when I tell you that I remember literally no Italian words, that should tell you how good I was. Look, the thing was, I was succeeding in Italian purely based on, unfortunately, how much the teacher liked me and how how much she didn't like. She wasn't that strong a teacher. I don't want to shit talk her on the internet too much, because she was a nice woman, to me at least. And it was just, we were doing an Italian class, right? In those Italian classes, we basically never, it really felt like we never learned stuff properly from it, right? Like throughout the classes, we were constantly like, the classes were constantly being interrupted by bullshit that was going on. Like, she couldn't control the students, and since she had a reputation for not being able to control the students, the rowdy students were getting rowdier. And like, even me and my best friend James, the two of us were like some of her best students, and we weren't doing it properly, you know? Like, we didn't deserve to be some of her best students, but it was a very, very low bar. And since we weren't outwardly rude to her, and like I would say we were nice to her generally, that was kind of all it took. Anyway, so the class, it was not going well. We were barely learning anything. There were like times where like students would have an assignment like in term 1, which there are 4 terms in a year. In term 1, the first quarter of the year, they would have an assignment due. It would take until like term 3 or 4 for some of the students to have done that assignment, because they kept convincing her like, oh, you said I could just do it next week. And she was like, oh, okay, well then we'll do it next week, you know? Like, and they just kept doing it, and they kept getting away with it, right? And so because of that, you know, like, things that we'd learned in term 1 we're still going over in term 4 because some students still had to do that assignment. So so there was a lot of that sort of shit going on. Anyway, we get around to the exam, and we all sit down in the exams, and all our tables are very separated from one another. Like the exam room's like a huge hall, and there's like desks, and then there's like a meter between each desk, right? And we all sit down, and I remember we opened the exam. They were like, the time starts now. We opened the exam. I looked at it, and I was like reading through, and I was like, I don't know that. I don't know that. I don't know that. And I was going through, and we keep flipping, and then I like flip to the last page, and it's like for, you know, 40% of this test or whatever is this written essay portion. And it was like, write what you did on your holiday in Italian. And I looked at it, and I was like, we don't know how to structure sentences in Italian. We don't know more words than how to count. Hello, my name is, like that. We know the base level of Italian that you pick up from like, you know, the first level on Duolingo or something, you know, like we know literally the complete base level. And this is asking for me to write an entire paragraph or 2 paragraphs or whatever, completely in Italian. And I looked at it, and I was like, my heart sank, and I looked up at James, my friend James. I saw where he was in the room. I looked at him, and at the same time, he had looked up at me. Like, both of us had gotten to that point and looked at each other, and we stared at each other, and just like our eyes widened, because we were both like silently saying to each other, we are fucked. And I looked around the room, like nobody knew what the hell was going on. Like nobody could do that. In that class, absolutely no one would be able to do that. And I was like, every single person in this room is going to significantly fail this exam. Significantly. And so I was like, look, I can do question 4 because it says like, you know, what's computer in Italian or something. Like I can do that. I can do question 12, and then I close the exam and sit there for 40 minutes or whatever. Like because there's nothing I can do. I can't even attempt it, you know? And I did that, and I was like, I've never failed an exam before. This one I'm going to fail so significantly. Anyway, I think I ended up getting like a C or a B for Italian in general. I have to think, like, I don't think we ever found out precisely what happened there. I have to expect that everyone did so badly they had to grade it on a curve. And so since I got something right, I must have just gotten a B+ on the exam or whatever, because everyone just did so horribly. It was an insane situation. And so like watching Naruto there be like, nope, I have no idea how I'd even attempt to do that. Nope, I'm not doing that. Like just like moving through the questions, like brought back those memories. That was a crazy time. Oh my gosh. Anyway, I liked this episode a lot, man. I really liked it, and I can't wait for the upcoming episodes, because I think like I think this is a great way to do a written exam in a show like this. I really do think like that they've kind of nailed it for this vibe, and I think this is very entertaining. And it's just watching people write stuff, but I don't know, I find it very clever, and it hit something within me. So anyway, that is Naruto episodes 23 and 24. Thank you for joining me. Make sure to support this video if you can, liking, commenting, and subscribing, and go to my Patreon account for full-length early access and exclusive videos. You can get the next 10 episodes of Naruto in full length and edited on my Patreon account right now. So go check that out. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.